What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Humble Warrior. Back at you guys with another video. Really want to talk today about the Josh Allen incident that occurred on Sunday against the Houston Texans. I don't recall the exact time frame or quarter, but I want to say that I think it was the second quarter. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But I know that he got tackled below the waist by his legs, and once he hit the ground, his head smacked against the ground like very violently, and it caused him to be knocked out for maybe a minute or so. Ensuing that, they were able to get him to sit up, and then he was assisted over to the sideline, brought to the blue tent, in which that they reported that he had been given smelling salts to kind of like wake him back up. And he stayed out for one play and then resumed the game to play. And I'm assuming from there that he was concussed, but was forced to play. When I say forced to play, I mean that they probably asked him how he felt, and he probably said he was good. But in that situation, you need to be worried about the player's safety, not about what they're telling you, because there was no evaluation done on that sideline at all. It was mainly, hey, let's get him back in alert, and we'll put him back out there, and see if we can get this dub. That's the stupidest thing I've seen in my life. And I think what irritates me the most about this situation is people try to compare the 2022 incident with Tua when he played the Bills, and when Matt Milano, or I butchered his name, but the linebacker pushed him into the air, and he smacked the back of his head on the ground, and you saw him get up and stumble, then you saw him stumble even more to his feet, and they escorted him to the locker room before halftime, and then you saw him come back out after halftime, in which they said that they did some form of an evaluation and determined that he was good to go, and then the following week he got knocked out. Well, he didn't get knocked out, but he seized up upon hitting his head again in the same manner, and then he was ruled out for 4 games. That's not the same thing, and for those idiots who keep saying it is, there's something really wrong with the biological makeup in your brain. To say that's the same thing, you are literally retarded. It is not the same thing. It is not the same cause or nothing. Because Josh Allen stayed out for one play. Tua stayed out for the remainder of the second quarter against the Bills. And then if you look at the game this year against the Bills, he got hurt in, I think it was the third quarter, because they was actually making a little comeback at that time. And then from there, he didn't come back. Now, in retrospect, had he came back, there's been a problem, because clearly they saw him seize up. So clearly his brain did not respond well to hitting the damn turf the way it did. But for you guys to say that Josh Allen is him, like that's a bragging right or a special badge or something, it's really something wrong with you as a human being. You really need to reevaluate your life. Because that's a person at the end of the day who literally smashed his head into the damn field and was knocked the hell out. He was unconscious. And they kept showing the replay where he didn't even get up or nothing. So what is there to be proud about him doing that and then returning to the game a play and a half later to finish the game out? He probably don't remember none of that stuff. I need to go watch his presser if they give him one. But there's no reason why he should be playing the Jets game, the Dolphins game that's coming. No, he should not play the next 4 games realistically. But the NFL is not going to intervene because, hey, they're more concerned about Tua. That's why I say this whole poster child thing for concussions, Tua has become that. And when he gets concussions every single time, he's gone for 4 games. And if others get concussions, they got 2 weeks. Right now, Josh Allen, he has not even been given a timeline to when he's going to return. They ain't even say he's been ruled out. They haven't said anything. That's an alarming concern. If you're a Bills fan, you need to be concerned. Because God knows the next hit to his head, it could be the last one. And I'm not wishing that on him or anybody else. But those who have played football understand you're one hit away from your life being gone or your career being gone. Why would you want to watch him take a hit like that or have his head hit like that and then his whole livelihood can go down the drain behind a fan base that's all about him all day long, but then when it comes time for him to sit out a game or two, now you want him to stay on the field and play, despite him having a serious concussion going on, because he's not okay. I don't give a damn what nobody tells you. He's not okay. So why would you subject him to play against the Jets? He hasn't even been ruled out. There's no article, no nothing about him right now, about him sitting out the Jets game. He's going to play. They don't care what he got to do to play. As long as he plays against the Jets, as long as they find a way to beat the Jets, that's all they care about. Which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. If he doesn't play, it's gonna be okay. It's not like you're gonna lose the rest of your games this season. He just gotta sit out for 4 games to make sure that he's fully okay, that he's able to play the rest of the season, not to play every single game. And he knows he's concussed, and he's sitting there. He can't remember simple stuff. That makes no damn sense. And as a league, as his own coach, like Robert Saleh today got fired. Sean McDermott he should be going to the owner's box, and they should be having a conversation about why you let that boy why you let him come back in the game, knowing he really wasn't clear to go back. Like, make that make sense to me, Mr. McDermott. Or you could pack up your stuff and you fired. Now, this is the franchise quarterback. If he gets hurt, hey, the backup should be more than capable to steer the ship until he comes back. But to put him out there in that circumstance, and you still lose the game, you still lose, and he's concussed, and he has to go the following week preparing for the Jets, knowing that he's fully concussed. Like, that's got to be something done about that. It's not fair that Tua goes to his situations and people like Josh Allen, they get to play the following week to keep this storyline going about the Bills. It's sickening, man. It really is. But let me know you guys' thoughts. To the unbiased fans, to the ones who think or who feel differently, let me know your opinion. I would love to hear it. But I don't know, guys. I got to go. Peace.